Good morning, dear children. Welcome you all to our online class. I hope you all are doing well. So let's recall what all things we discussed in our previous class. We were discussing about electromagnets, uses of electromagnets, and with the help of an activity we learned about electromagnet, and we have also discussed about an electric bell. So our chapter 14 is completed, electric current and its effect. Today we'll start a new chapter, light. So topics to be covered in this chapter: introduction, light travels along a straight line, reflection of light, lateral inversion, spherical mirrors, lens, and dispersion of light. Have you ever thought what enables us to see things around us? Now, how we are able to see things? We see birds, flowers, buildings, butterflies, rivers, TV, etc. Now, what is that primary things which require to see these things? Yes, our eyes. Eyes are the only things that enable us to see things around us. It means that eyes alone cannot see any object. It is only when light from an object enters our eyes, then we can able to see the object. So this tells us that light plays a very important role in our life. With the help of light we can able to see the object. Light is an energy which gives us the sensation of sight. When a beam of light enters a dark room through a crack or a tiny hole, it illuminates things that lie in its path. The beam of light appears to travel in a straight line. The same is true about the beams of light from a lighthouse, from a torch, the headlamps of vehicles, etc. So, can we say that light travels in a straight line? Let us find out. So, let us perform a simple experiment to prove that light travels along a straight line. For that, you need a sheet of paper, a candle, and a matchbox. Fold the sheet of paper in the shape of a pipe and light the candle. Point one end of the paper pipe towards the candle. Bring your eye closer to the other end of the pipe and try to look at the flame through it. Now bend the pipe as you can see in the picture and try to look again at the flame through the pipe. You will be able to see the flame through the straight pipe but not through the bent pipe. When the pipe is straight, it provides a straight line path for the light beam to travel from the candle to the eye. This makes the flame visible. But when the pipe is bent, there is no straight line path for the light to travel from the candle to the eye. Therefore, the flame is not visible. So, this activity proves that light travels in a straight line. Now, this activity showed that light travels along a straight line. How can we change the path of light? Do you know what happens when light falls on a polished or a shiny surface? For that, let us understand reflection of light. Now look here. You can able to see that this girl is viewing herself in the mirror. So that means on this side is the girl and this side is her image. How is this image formation happening? This is a reflection. Here you look at this picture where you can see that this is the object and this is the image which is being formed, that the image is exactly identical to the object. So here this is again a reflection. The surface of water can also act like a mirror and change the path of light. Have you ever seen the trees, buildings, or mountains in water? So, any polished or shiny surface can act as a mirror. So, what is reflection of light? It is the bouncing back of a ray of light when it strikes a boundary between different media through which it cannot pass. That is known as reflection of light. Now let us perform an activity. Take a torch and cover its glass with a chart paper which has 3 slits. Spread a sheet of chart paper on a smooth wooden board. Fix a plain mirror strip vertically on the chart paper. Now direct the beam of light on the mirror from the torch with slits. Place the torch in such a way that its light is seen along the chart paper on the board. Now adjust its position so that the light from the torch strike the plane mirror at an angle. We will see that the mirror change the direction of light that falls on it. Now move the torch slightly to either side. We will see change in the direction of reflected light too. Look into the mirror along the direction of the reflected light. We see the slits in the mirror. This is the image of the slits. This activity shows how light gets reflected from a plane mirror. This activity shows how light gets reflected from a plane mirror. Let us play around with the images formed in mirrors and know little more about them. Now place a lighted candle in front of a plane mirror. Try to see the flame of the candle in the mirror. It appears as if a similar candle is placed behind the mirror. The candle which appears behind the mirror is the image of the candle formed by the mirror. The candle itself is the object. Now move the candle to a different position in front of the mirror. Observe the image in each case. Was the image upright in each case? Did the flame appear on top of the candle as in the object? Such an image is called erect. An image formed by a plane mirror is erect and of the same size as the object. Now take a chessboard. Fix a plane mirror vertically on this line. Place any small object like sharpener at the boundary of the third square, counting from the mirror. Note the position of the image. Now shift the object to the boundary of the fourth square. Again note the position of the image. Did you find any relation between the distance of the image from the mirror and that of the object in front of it? You will find that the image is at the same distance behind the mirror as the object is in front of it. Now let us discuss about lateral inversion. What is this lateral inversion? The image formed by a plane mirror, the left appears as the right and the right appears as the left. That is known as lateral inversion. Now let us find out with the help of an activity. Stand in front of a plane mirror and look at your image. Raise your right hand. Which hand does your image raise? Left. You will find that in the mirror the right appears left and the left appears right. Note that only sides are interchanged. The image does not appear upside down. Do you know why an ambulance has the word written on it in an inverted manner? Because when the driver of a vehicle ahead of an ambulance looks in his rear view mirror, he can read ambulance written on it and give way to it. It is a duty of everyone to us to allow an ambulance to pass without blocking its way. So let me conclude today's session. Today we are discussing about light, reflection of light. Light travels along a straight line, and about plane mirrors. Children, I have attached the URL video and notes to the classroom. All of you please copy the notes in your notebook, and there will be a test paper. So all of you please attend the test paper and post it. Okay, see you in the next class. Till then, take care. Bye.